Hi, welcome, it's Andrew from Always Andrew Wedding Design, and for the next in my little series, A to Z of Wedding Planning, I'm going to talk about B for budget. Ugh, the dreaded budget. So there's lots been said recently about the cost of weddings and how they're spiralling out of control, but really ultimately whether you spend 5,000 or 50,000, it's really up to you how much you spend on your wedding. My big piece of advice is that you know that what you do spend is you can afford to spend it. No one wants to start married life in debt. I always quite like to think of it in terms of if you were to take your friends out for a lovely meal, 3-course meal, a few bottles of wine, how much would you pay in the location where you're getting married? I know in central London, you're probably looking at about £100 a head for a really nice meal out. So if you put that into context of the kind of wedding you're having, that kind of gives you a vague starting point of where you need to start to price up your wedding. So really think about how much you've got to afford to spend as well as how much you want to spend, and also do your research around weddings in your area. Again, using the example of London, it does tend to be a lot more expensive than other areas in the UK. So you need to think about what kind of wedding do you want, and does that marry with the kind of money you've got to spend? There'll be a big difference between a very relaxed, laid-back affair with maybe sort of a family-style dining, very loose, or a very sort of a la carte 3-course meal, silver service. It's going to be a very different type of wedding, both for feel and the money you spend on it. So right at the beginning, do have a little think about what you're going to spend on your wedding. Research your area, what kind of venues and suppliers are available in your area and what kind of costs they're charging. And then you can probably put together an idea of how much you want to spend to do budget out your wedding. I have written a rather extensive blog post on this, so I will pop this in the comments below for you. So remember, B is for budget, plan and think ahead, and don't start married life in debt.